Dynamic word weavers. This is a story of 10 different bloggers from different parts of the country joining hands in making a story with the characters, twists, turns, and rules given by Blogadda.com as a part of Game of Blogs. When Blogadda announced the Game of Blogs, I was a little reluctant in even taking part. I was worried that 10 people from different parts of the country who have not known each other ever before coming together and making a story, that too a story as lengthy as a book. I thought it would be really messy and everybody is a writer, everybody has their own views, their own ideas about writing. So I was really worried how I'll be able to gel in with 9 other people to make a story. I was also worried that if I don't take part in something as fantastic as Game of Blocks, I'll definitely regret after that. So I thought, okay, let me give it a try. If it doesn't work out, then I'll see what I can do. So I thought I'll take part. The Game of Blogs was there. Then Blogadda.com sent me an email with the team members' name, their blog URLs, and all that. So then I tried to contact all the team members by sending an email, an introduction, small introduction about myself, what I blog about, and saying a hi and telling them how happy I was to be a part of a team with such wonderful bloggers. Obviously, that was a formality to say that. I didn't know they were all such wonderful bloggers the time that I had mailed them. Then each of them started responding, introducing themselves in two, three lines. Then we thought we'll connect through WhatsApp. So we got each other's number and I created a group in WhatsApp. Then Blogadda told us that we need a name for the team and we need a leader, the point of contact for the team. I was a little, you know how it is. It was a little awkward for people who don't know each other to say who's the leader. Then Sulaiman came forward to create a Facebook group. He was a very active member of the group. I think he's one of the youngest of the group. So after he was very active, we thought we'll create a poll for selecting the leader. From that point till now, the team has been extremely democratic, and I can proudly say that we are the most democratic team because everything was done based on every person's view, considering each and every person's thought about every action that we'll have to take. So we had a poll, people started suggesting names, and then we decided that Sulaiman will be the point of contact for our team. Then we had to choose a name for the team. So we decided we'll again start suggesting names and then select the best one. Purba put up a status on our group and people had to suggest names. I had given silent screamers, Purba had given dynamic word weavers, and Sulaiman had given 3 names. Swati had given tail spinners, word players. So many names came in, and few people even mailed and WhatsApp their suggestions. Based on the number of votes, we had chosen dynamic word weavers as the team name. Then we thought we should come up with a logo. Then, just to kindle the logo making thing in everybody, and just to give an idea about what we can go about with the logos, I created this logo. It was very amateurish, but this was just to start. Then came the wonderful logo of the team. Ruchita came forward and said that she'll create a logo for the team, and this was the logo. Dynamic word weaver. She had done it with her artistic skills, with her creativity. And with her sketch pens, colors, and all that, it was handmade. It was not digital one. It was handmade, and we all just loved the logo. And we fixed the logo with the dynamic word weavers at the name of the team. Then came the twist. Blogadda announced the characters that we should use. Shekhar Datta, the dad, Tara, the very career-oriented mom, Ruhi, a 9-year-old girl, Jennifer, a photographer, Cyrus, a law student. So with this, again, we thought we'll come up with 10 different plots by each of us and then conduct a poll for that. Then we all posted with the storyline and the climax with the brief of the idea that is in our mind as a comment to one of the posts. Everybody posted their own story. A lot of stories were posted. Each of it had a different genre, different flavor. Some was family drama, some were thrillers, and all that. You can see how active the team was. Once this was done, we had a poll for all the stories. All of them were equally good, all of them were really nice. And then we had a poll, and people chose my story, which dealt with a memory card, a thriller story, as the one that we'll have to take up. So I was feeling a little awkward. I was afraid that other people, because of this poll, the rest of the team will feel not so nice to take part in the team event. You know how it is, how awkward it is when your story gets selected over others, and then they are the part of the same team. And I was a little afraid that somebody will have that ego factor. How can people not vote for my thing, my story? Or why should I write for somebody else's idea or something like that? I was a little afraid. But I was really surprised the way people in the team took this results and all that. I'm specifically saying about this voting because I was really scared because none of us knew each other except two, three of us who have already met as bloggers. But then the other people were all real strangers. But the team spirit was there. We should write a story. We should all cooperate together and write a winning story. And we can all take up any plot that appeals to most of us. And then we could all sit down and change the plot, the flaws in the plot. There were a lot of loopholes and flaws in the plot. So each one gave a filling to the loophole. So I'm saying this specifically because the mindset of the team was so good that none of them had ego. None of them said, "Oh, I can't write because you didn't vote for my post," or "I can't write for somebody else's idea," or something like that. And nobody even said, "I can't work on the loopholes for somebody else's story." We took the plot that I had given, but then the plot, everybody worked on it in a way that the story was entirely changed into a completely new one, which was really nice, which turned out to be a really thriller that was lot better than the plot chosen. So the story today has everybody's plot in it: the drama plot, the sentiment plot, the thriller plot. It had everybody's story incorporated somehow in the plot, and the story has come out beautifully well. So before I go on with a lot about what happened after that, let me introduce the team members. It wouldn't be fair without me introducing the team members. So Let's have a colorful picture to introduce each of them. This is Ruchita, this is Madhavi, this is Purba, this is our leader Sulaiman, this is Swati, this is Kiran, this is Sheetal, this is myself Ganga, this is Rajesh, popularly known as Destination Infinity, and this is our Aditi. Aditi was a new member. New in the sense she joined our team one day later than all of us joined ourselves, because one of our team members suggested by Blogadda couldn't join us. She dropped out the first day, and then Blogadda gave us this wonderful little blogger Aditi. Okay, I shouldn't say little blogger because she looks too young, and I said little. So this is our team, Dynamic Word Weavers. What happened once the plot was fixed? Then we came up with an idea. We split the plot into 30 different chapters. Each chapter had a small gist so that the entire plot was justified. This was done after the plot was rewritten into a different better plot by all of us, all the input from each and every one of us. And then this story was then split into 30 parts and sent to everyone. Then how and the schedule, how to write the schedule of writing, everything was meticulously planned. If you can see part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9, part 10, all the parts of the first week. Then we had to decide who will write. Everybody said, I'll take up this chapter, I'll take up that chapter, and finally we came up with a plan. Which date, who will post what chapter, a plan like this. Once this was done, we started writing. Then came the shock from Blogadda. They gave a twist. Then again, the second week, we had a poll. We had a poll of how to twist the story. Whoever wanted to give a suggestion suggested, then we voted, then we chose a particular direction of the story. And again, we split it into 10 parts for the second week. Planned really well. Sulaiman gave out the schedule in the Facebook group, and then we wrote. The same thing happened for the third week. So throughout the journey, we always were very democratic. We always valued each and every person's thought, each and every person's input. Also, we enjoyed doing this activity. We almost became like a family. Dynamic Word Weavers became something like a family, extended family. So we enjoyed each other's success. We read each other's story and said what was nice, what was not nice. And the most important part in this journey was done by Swati. Swati took up the task of editing the story. Though each and every one of us read every chapter one after the other, day after the day, and suggested that this one was not proper coherence, or this didn't gel well with the other chapters, something like that. Swati took up the job of editing. She edited every chapter word by word before it went online. She also made sure that there was proper continuity. She also made sure that we abided by the rules given by Blogadda by not including more than 3 characters. And Sulaiman did an extremely good job in leading the team by contacting Blogadda whenever wanted and all that. In between, after 2 weeks, Sheetal, though she was not well right in the first week, she decided to push herself the maximum she could. She wrote 2 chapters in the first and second week, but then third week she couldn't join us. Still, she was always there to support us, give us a lot of hope to win and all that. Okay, all said and done. Now let me tell you a gist of our story. Shaker, the freelance writing dad, and Jennifer, the photographer, are friends. Jennifer one day calls Shaker and tells him that she has taken a very sensational photograph and she's running for life. Then the call gets disconnected. Farah, being a very career oriented woman and a media professional who works in a 24